Now let's say this interesting question. While walking 3/4 of the normal speed, Ram arrives 1 hour late. What is the normal time? That means what is the normal time to cover up that particular distance? Okay. So friends, further the same logic is over here. Speed is inversely proportional to time. That means speed is distance by time. If distance is constant, if and speed is increased, time will be decreased. Okay. Now let's understand this concept. Let's say we have to cover up this distance, that is A, B. It's any distance, maybe 100 meter. Okay. Now if this distance is fixed, okay. Now this person, maybe Ram, if we talk about, if he doubles his speed, he'll be covering this distance in half the time. Okay, isn't it? If he doubles his speed, he will be taking half of the normal time to cover up this distance. And if he's doing his speed 3 times, then he'll be taking 1/3 of the normal time, isn't it? Similarly, if he make his speed half of the normal, then he'll be taking double the time. And if he does speed 1/3 of the normal, then he'll be taking 3 times of the normal time. Now we assume that the normal time is 1. Okay. So if he's walking with 3/4 of his normal speed, his time will be 4/3 of the normal, isn't it? So 4/3 is what? 1 plus 1/3. We are doing this calculation in terms of fraction only. So just listen to me very carefully. It's a very simple concept. If he is doing his speed 3/4 of the normal, then he'll be taking 4/3 of the normal time. That is the reverse of this, since speed is inversely proportional to time. That means he's taking 1/3 part extra from the normal. Now here in this case, he's getting late by 1 hour, and this 1 hour is equivalent to 1/3. So 1/3 is equivalent to 1 hour. 1 hour. That means 1 is equivalent to 3 hours. Now what was 1? That was a normal time which is taking to cover up that particular distance. So actually he regularly takes 3 hours to cover up that particular distance. Okay. And on that particular day, while he made his speed 3/4 of the normal, he's taking 1 hour more. That is, he's taking 4 hours to complete that particular distance. I hope you are clear. Let's see this case. While walking at 6/5 times his normal speed, a person reaches his destination 20 minutes early. What is his normal time? Friends, in the previous case, the person was reducing his speed. In this case, the person is increasing his speed. Now, further, speed is inversely proportional to time. So, if he is making his speed 6/5 times the normal, that means he'll be taking the time as 5/6 of the normal. Let's see, the normal time is 1, that is a unit. So he'll be taking 5/6 of that. Okay, 5/6 of 1. That means he'll be taking 1/6 less from normal. Now this 1/6 is what? In this case it is 20 minutes, isn't it? Since he's taking 1/6 part less than the normal, and he's getting 20 minutes early to his destination. That means this 1/6 is 20. So if 1/6 is equivalent to 20, 1 must be equivalent to 120. And 1 was his normal time. Okay. So his normal time is 120 minutes. That is 2 hours. So friends, if you are conceptually clear about the relationship of speed and time, then you can do this sort of problems even mentally. Just listen to me very carefully. How do you visualize the situation? Since he is making his speed 6/5, the time will be 5/6, which is 1/6 less than the normal, and that 1/6 is this 20 minutes. So 1 is 120 minutes. Okay, that is 2 hours. I'm sure you are clear. Let's take the next problem. Now let's do this question. Walking 4/5 of my usual speed, I missed the bus by 5 minutes. What is my usual time? Further, Friends will not be going for any sort of paperwork. Just listen to me carefully, and I hope and in fact I expect you should do this problem and then match your solution and final answer with mine. Okay, so if I'm making my speed 4/5 of the usual, that means my time to cover up that particular distance is 5/4. Not what now what 5/4 is? It is 1/4 extra than 1. Now that 1/4 is extra, and that extra is 5 minutes. So 1/4 is 5 minutes, that means 1 is 20 minutes. Now 20 minutes is the usual time which I am taking to cover up that particular distance. Okay, so I hope your answer and solution is matching with mine, and you are conceptually clear about this relationship of speed and time. Now try this question. And don't touch your paper and pen, just do it mentally. Walking at 3/4 of the normal speed, a man is late by 2.5 hours. That means 2.5 hours. What is the usual time? Okay, now if the speed is 3/4, the time will be 4/3. That is 1/3 extra. Now that 1/3 extra is 2.5, that means 1 is 7.5 hours. Okay, so the usual time is 7.5 hours.